What's up, people? What's up, party people? Party people in the house. Hey, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I went to look online earlier and I was getting notifications for Rich tomorrow, and I was like, pretty sure I unsubscribed from Rich. You know that thing where YouTube was unsubscribing people? Well, YouTube was resubscribing me to several people, and I was like, I don't want these people. I already unsubscribed. It wasn't just Rich; it was a few other ones too, and I had to go back and unsubscribe again. I was like, I don't care for this. I don't want to be on Rich's. I don't want to see his stuff. I don't care. That is part of my life that is now in the past. I've given up on that. I don't want to be on his streams or anything. I don't want to watch his stuff. I was a big fan for a long time, but it's hard to be a fan of him unless you got money. I ain't got money. I'm a poor bastard. Anyhow, I have this set up as entertainment, but I have the stream set up as entertainment, but I don't know what I'll be doing. I might be gaming. I might have to go in and change it to gaming later. I don't know. How creating content killed my creativity. I stopped chasing views. Here's what I'm looking. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Stop chasing views. Here's what happened. Yeah. Just I'm pretty sure what he's gonna say is basically just do what makes you happy. Just because if you're happy and you're enjoying yourself, people will show up, they will see that. Why am I fucking yawning? I am not watching that. I hate when there's stuff from TV that comes on because I know if I react to it or try to watch it or try to do any of that kind of stuff, I feel like this should be a this should be a political stream. I want to do politics. I was gonna put that on a different channel and just have a channel called Mikey Light or Mike. Yeah, no, Mikey Today Politics. Mikey Today Politics, and I don't know. I kind of want to watch this. I need a new headset. Like I'm fixing to be giving everybody an Echo, and I'm sorry for the Echo. Um I need new. I gotta get me a new pair of headphones. Once I do, it'll be good. Excuse me. Let's watch Benator. God damn it, Senator Bernie Sanders. Let's watch Senator Bernie Sanders.
Deserve respect. These are not getting paychecks. It means that these are not getting paychecks. It means that air traffic controllers are forced to work crazy hours, and we worry about the safety of our flights right now. We worry about Capitol Police officers right here in D.C. having a hard time feeding their families. These are hard-working people who are doing important work. They deserve respect. They deserve to be paid. This shutdown must end as quickly as possible. And on top of the fact that we have hundreds of thousands of workers not getting paid, we now have a president who, for the first time in the history of this country, is willing to allow our kids, low-income, working-class children, to go hungry in order to try to make a political point, a point, by the way, that the American people are seeing through. Mr. President, the cause of this shutdown is not complicated. For the first time in ever,
I didn't vote for Trump because I knew what kind of a shit show he was going to be. And I was right. He's the shit show I thought he would be. Is that to say that I think that Kamala would have been great? No. Like the Democrats in general, they need a wake up call. They need a change. They need a change of people who are in charge. Um, we need more people like Bernie Sanders, like Zoran Mandani. I don't care what his background with his as far as his religion goes. I don't care. But Trump is a blight on this country. The Republican Party is a blight on this country. The Democratic Party needs a wake up call. They need to change their ways and stop doing for God. How do I say this? They gotta stop. Uh, God, I can't even talk right. They gotta stop. Trying to get my brain to work right. They gotta stop curtailing to the. Is curtailing the right word? To the wealthy. They gotta stop doing for the wealthy. Is that making sense? Like I feel like that's the biggest issue, really. So, yeah. There we go. I have to fix that. I had it flipped. Bernie Sanders, I like him because he means well. A lot of people are like, coming from the millionaire. He's a fucking millionaire, not a billionaire. And I'm pretty sure he's happy to pay out whatever he has to help with society. That's not the fucking point. The point is people with a whole lot of money, billions and billions of dollars, they could be, what is that fucking word? They could be contributing more to society. They could be helping us more. And they're not. It's pretty fucking cut and dry. It's pretty fucking simple. There's a huge difference.
The majority party in the Senate, which needs 60 votes to pass a budget, is refusing to negotiate. It is their way or the highway, take it or leave it. We got the majority, we're not talking to you, despite the fact that they only have 53 votes. And to make the situation even.
So it doesn't matter. So my understanding is that it doesn't matter how many more there are of one party over another party. It doesn't matter. They have to get a certain number of votes. So even though they have the majority, they have to get somebody on the Democratic side to also vote in their favor. And people on the Democratic side are like, fuck you, basically. They're not saying those words. They're not saying fuck you. But basically, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. You know, they're not doing it.
Even more absurd, and to show the American people the contempt in which the Republicans hold for negotiations and democracy, you got a Speaker of the House who has now given his members a 6-week paid vacation. Country is in the midst of a major crisis. Republican members of the House are nowhere to be seen. They're on a paid vacation.
Yep.
And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know
about the Republican Party, I don't know what to tell you.
About whether Republicans are willing to negotiate, I don't know what will.
No, they're not. The Republican Party is a fucking joke. I'm reminded of something that I saw the other day. Somebody said, not all Republicans are racist or uncaring, but all people who are racist and uncaring are Republicans.
Mr. Speaker, everybody
the Republican
in this
Party
knows
is
that
about
our current healthcare system is broken.
Hatred and not caring.
They know that we pay by far, not even.
And I've said it before. If it was up to the Republican Party, people who are disabled would not they wouldn't even be alive. If you're disabled, you can't contribute to society. You're a blight. You need to die. That's the Republican way. Strong, survival of the strongest, the fittest, and whatnot. And if you're not, die. That's how the Republican Party feels about people, like it or not. That's the goddamn truth. That's the honest fucking truth. You know what? I should change this to be about I should change this to be about politics because I think I have it as entertainment. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Let's edit and fix that. This is about This is news and politics. There we go. We are now news and politics because that's what this is about.
Close to the highest prices in the world for health care, while some 85 million Americans are uninsured or underinsured. They know that we are the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care.
He says this over and over again. He's not wrong, but he says it a lot. We are the only major nation to not guarantee free health care, not guarantee health care to a lot of people. And it used to be, here's the funny part. It used to be if you had no money, no insurance, it didn't matter. You got seen, you got help. It's not like that anymore. There are literally hospitals that will turn you away. I've watched it happen. Don't tell me it doesn't happen. I've watched it happen. I saw a woman the other day. She had no insurance. She had no money. And she brought her kid in. Her kid something was very wrong with him. They literally got turned away. They were told right then and there in front of me they couldn't help them. I have seen other countries that have it better than we do. All because of the socialist ideas. Because of the socialism. Socialism isn't inherently bad. It's when it pushes into communism. We're not that it's not the same though. It doesn't always lead to that. You know, correlation does not mean causation. Okay? Just because there were things in the past where it ended up being one way and another way doesn't mean they're connected. And our country has always had a mingling of ideas, like social. Like we have social ideas that are in place. It's because of social ideas that we have police forces, police departments. It's why we have police forces and fire departments and yeah, mainly those two. Mainly those two. A fire department and a police force is because of social ideas. All right, those are part of that. All right, they're a social service basically for society. Social means society as a whole. And the reason it's hard to have those things work is because they completely go up against profit, basically. Like the idea of helping people is very anti profit. And honestly, I don't think we should have billionaires. We don't. We don't need to have billionaires. Billionaires don't do anything for society. They hoard all the goddamn money. They do nothing with it. We used to have, I think I think it was in the 1800s, right? Late 1800s, I think. We had the robber barons, okay? And these bastards tried to control everything. Eventually, they fell out. We have modern day robber barons, and those are the likes of Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and oh God, the guy that runs Amazon. Oh God, fuck, I can never remember his name. He's the one I can't remember. The one that looks like Lex Luthor. The guy that looks like Lex Luthor. But yeah, there's Elon Musk. That dude ain't right. There's Mark Zuckerberg who looks like a fucking alien. Tell me he does. Even when he grew out facial hair and shit, he still looks like an alien. He still looks like a creature from another fucking planet. He still doesn't look right. Something about him looks weird. There's just something odd about him. And then, of course, there's Jeff Bezos. There we go. They are those three are the modern day robber barons. And now what we have today is AI taking over everything. There are companies finding swarms of people who will no longer have a fucking job, no longer have an income because they're being replaced with AI. AI is modern day automation, basically. They're replacing people with machines everywhere they can. But here's the thing, and I hate this about wealthy people, is they're so short-sighted. They can't see long term. And they don't realize that what they are doing can and will lead to destructive consequences on society as a whole. And if people like you or me can't get if people out there can't get a job because they're replaced with automation left or right, who's making money to spend money on the automation? I mean, not automation, but on the products that are produced through automation. You have automation replacing all these people. People don't have jobs. The economy requires that people have income and that money is circulated. And when people don't have income or money that is circulated, it is just the downfall of society as a whole. Nothing will work out. And these people that run these big corporations are so goddamn short sighted and selfish that they don't see the train coming, and they're not going to see the train coming until it slams into them. And it is so sad. They're worried about the short term gains. They're not worried about the long term consequences. And I hate that about wealthy people. I hate that about billionaires. I hate that because they don't give it, and they don't give a shit. They don't care about how it affects everybody else. They care about their bottom line. They care about how much money that they're going to make and how much of it they can hold on to, probably. So they don't care if automation replaces every single paying customer on the planet. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Billionaires are a blight on this country. AI is a blight. I really want to see AI bubble. The bubble burst. I want to see it go down the drain. It's not the future. It's just not.
To all people as a human right, something which must change. And what they also know is that Donald Trump and the Republicans, through their horrendous, big, beautiful bill, are making a broken, dysfunctional healthcare system even worse,
Yep.
taking it to the verge of collapse.
Yep.
That legislation is doubling premiums for over 20 million Americans.
They're just making it harder on the rest of the country, and they don't give a shit. They don't care. Yes, I have to pause it. I have to do a proper reaction. I have to have something to say about it. If you come in here and just want to watch what I'm watching, go find the video and watch it yourself. Just letting you know. I can't just watch this. That's not content. That's non-content. I have to make it transformative. So, yeah, the Republican Party doesn't give a shit about us. They never have and never will. And the only way to fix this is to learn lessons and vote in the midterms. Just vote in the midterms. Vote in the midterms. Vote for people who won't put up with Trump's shit.
In the Affordable Care Act exchange.
God, I need something to drink. My mouth is dry as fuck. That is what happens when you eat sweets and you're a diabetic. Your mouth goes dry. Oh, God. Give me a second. I will be right back.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Big breasts. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back like a heart attack. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was getting a drink. Got a great big bottle here of Sam's caffeine-free diet Sam's Cola. And it tastes pretty good. I like drinking it. I like drinking it. Mm. 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 To be fair, cola is my favorite flavor. As far as soft drinks go, cola. Cola all the way. Mm. This stuff is also sodium free somehow. Almost like they use seltzer water or something and put in all the cola flavor and everything. I don't know. Oh God. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back. It's just I have to just my mouth was sitting here getting dry. I couldn't talk.
And in my state, we are hearing from Vermonters who are being asked to pay a tripling of their rates and even a quadrupling of the rates. Who in God's name, at a time when healthcare costs are already so
Bless
high,
me.
can afford a doubling or tripling?
Who in God's name and did? Oh, you know what? Bless me to hell and back. God damn. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna find my headset. They're falling apart on me. They're tearing up, but I gotta do this with a headset because if I don't do it with a headset, oh, yeah, hang on. Ugh, I gotta burp and I can't burp. And I want to sneeze. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, God damn. Oh. It's funny, when I need to burp, I need to sneeze. It's so weird. I feel the gas built up here and I'm like, burp, damn you, burp. Oh, God. Let's do this some more. Let's put some more in there because it'll push its way out. Watch. Mm-hmm. I feel like I need to, I got this zoomed in. Let's zoom it back out. Let's zoom it back out. Yeah, there's still stuff behind me. I'm still working on the room. But I know that's what people will get upset about. They're like, why is there so much trash? It's not trash. It's personal belongings, mostly. I have a pillow there, a towel, a weight, some wires, some connectors. It's not that bad. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about there. That's what I'm talking about there. Woo! That's what needed to come out. Oh, God, that feels so much better. Oh, hell yeah. And now my sinuses are icky. Oh, God. Here we go. No, don't stop streaming. That's not what I'm trying to do.
A quadrupling of their rates. That
Oh, right. I have to do something real quick. I gotta fix the audio. There we go. And I have to change this to tell it that it's this, and we're good. There we go.
is insane. Nobody in my state, or I expect in this country, can afford to pay that.
Nope.
Further, that big, beautiful bill would throw 15 million people off the health care they now have as a result of massive cuts to Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act. According to studies, that would result in some 50,000 Americans dying unnecessarily every year. Low-income, working-class people who have chronic illnesses who will no longer be able to get health care. That is what we are being discussed. Anybody think it's a good idea to allow 50,000 of our fellow Americans to die unnecessarily each year? And all of this
no.
is being done in order to give $1 trillion in tax breaks
Yep.
to the 1%.
Yes,
No,
bullshit.
Mr. President, I do not believe that Elon Musk...
There are literally people out there who would get those tax breaks that don't want them, that have gone on record saying, I don't need these, I don't want these, I'm not asking for these. So my question is what is spurring this on? What is doing this? I don't know. I think maybe it's Trump himself, and it'll help him later, maybe. Or maybe it's some closest friends of his. But otherwise, most people that I've seen that this would affect are like, nah, I'm not worried about paying more in tax. I'm not worried about getting a tax break. I don't mind paying what I have to pay. It feels like a constitutional duty. It feels like it's just something that they feel that they are responsible and need to do. And it's only a select few billionaires that are happy about this, but most of them, they're not asking for this. I don't know. It's so weird. The Republican Party is fucking weird.
And Mr. Zuckerberg and Mr. Bezos and the other multi-billionaires deserve $1 trillion in tax breaks.
No, they don't. They don't. They didn't need. They have money. They are swimming in money. They didn't need any tax breaks.
In order to throw 15 million Americans off the health care they have and double premiums for over 20 million.
Here's my thing. We have all the money in the world for wars, for the military-industrial complex. We have the money for that, but we don't have the money to help our fellow Americans. Look, I'm not saying it has to be one over the other. I'm just saying if we have money for one, we should have money for the other. If we have money for our military, if we have money for a budget on that, if we have money for all this other shit, we should have money for people, helping take care of our citizens. I've seen, but it baffles my mind that there are such horrible, fucking deplorable people in this world that'll sit there and they'll be like, no, those people don't need that. They don't need that help. That's not for the government to take care of them, or that's my tax dollars going to take care of them. I shouldn't have to take care of them. All this fucking bullshit, it just goes back to greed, selfishness, and it's just, I fucking hate, if you're one of those people, fuck you. Fuck you. I said what I said. I'm saying it with my full chest. Fuck you. If you're one of these motherfuckers who don't give a shit about other human beings, and you don't think we should take care of them, fuck you. Fuck you. And I will tell it to your face, fuck you.
Americans.
Fucking assholes.
I don't believe that. The overwhelming majority of Republicans, Democrats, Independents don't believe that either. Mr. President, the American people understand that the Republican Party controls...
I'm curious, when he says Mr. President, is he talking about Trump? Trump's not there. Or is it a president there in a president of something there? Like, I don't know. It's so weird.
The White House, they control the Senate, they control the House of Representatives. And understandably, for that reason, poll after poll shows that Americans hold the Republicans accountable for this shutdown. But it's not just polls. On Tuesday, there was an election in which Trumpism was overwhelmingly rejected from Maine to California and a lot of states and cities.
My question is, it doesn't help if they were already Democratic type places. If it was already blue states and whatnot, it doesn't really help. If they were red states, that helps.
In between. And one of the key reasons is that Americans want Democrats to make certain that they do not experience huge increases in their health care premiums or get thrown off the health care they have. That is what they are saying. We cannot afford a doubling or tripling in our health care costs. Stand with...
Why does he look so horrible and disgusted up here? Do you see him? I know he's not. I know who that is. He's a decent dude, but
us.
That
That's
look.
what that election was significantly about. President Trump claims to
The hell was all that noise? I hate when these motherfuckers come into the neighborhood. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck
be
off.
a deal maker. In fact, he wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. Well, Mr. President, the ball is in your court right now. Help negotiate a deal. Show us what a great deal maker you are. Help us negotiate a deal which protects the health care of tens of millions of Americans, and let us end this shutdown today. We can end it in the next few hours. So, Mr. President, that is what this struggle is
I got a
about.
new phone.
That's what this shutdown is all about. It's
Yeah. So the shutdown is because the Democrats don't want to cause issues for Americans, and Republicans do. And they're doing everything they can to fight against it. That's the thing. And it's because nobody on the Democratic side is going to vote for what they're wanting, what they're asking for. That's why the shutdown's happening. They can't move this shit forward that they want to do. Trump is a horrible, disgusting person. I'm just going to say that right now. Trump is a horrible fucking person. Kennedy on U.S. Senate floor stopped paying members of Congress during government shutdowns. Yeah, I mean, John Kennedy? He's not related to RFK, is he? Oh, God, RFK is fucking. Oh, God, Robert F. Kennedy is horrible. He's not. Isn't he on the Republican side? Hang on.
Bay. Mr. President, I'm going to be uncharacteristically brief. Tomorrow I will be bringing two bills before the Senate. They both have to do with the shutdown and Congressional Bay. The first bill is the No Shutdown Paychecks Act. The second bill is the Withhold Member Pay During Shutdowns Act. The first bill would provide that as long as we're shut down, and I'll explain.
I need to know. Okay, so this is. Will you stop? Kennedy, I should spying. Who is this? Senator John Kennedy. Who is John Kennedy? I gotta look this up. John Kennedy. John Kennedy. John Neely Kennedy is an American politician. Yeah, but is he Republican or Kennedy pushes plan to halt Congress pay during government shutdown? Yeah, isn't he a Republican? He started in 1990. I was 10 years old when this. Oh, that's his. Oh, he's been. That's who he's. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. When did he start? He's 73. A Republican. So this is a Republican?
Why in a moment. As long as we're shut down, no member of Congress can be paid. And the money will not be reimbursed at a later date or repaid at a later date. The second bill to address any 27th Amendment concerns will say during the shutdown.
I want to know why we have all these old people. Why are these extremely old people who've been at this for years still there? When did he first become a senator? That's what I want to know. 2017? Wait, really? Huh. He's been there so only since, I don't know, I just figured he'd been there longer. Let's see. And then cabinet member of Governor Buddy Roemer from 1988 to 1992. He is not related to President John F. Kennedy. Okay, what about what about RFK? Hang on. Robert Kennedy. Yeah, Robert F. Kennedy. Is Robert Francis Kennedy Jr., also known by his initials RFK Jr., is an American politician, environmental lawyer. He's a scumbag, I will say that much. And I feel like the brain worm should have ate deeper, should have ate more of the Should have ate more of the brain so we wouldn't have to deal with him. He's a conspiracy theorist. There we go. He's an anti-vaccine idiot. State security of health and human. Blah blah blah. A member of the Kennedy family. He is the son of Senator and former U.S. Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy and Ethel Skakel Kennedy, and a nephew of President John F. Kennedy. Wow, how the how far the apple hath fallen from the tree. God damn, I'm pretty sure John is rolling in his grave. Fuck this guy. Fucking horrible guy. I'm not gonna keep watching this guy. Destroying Zionist propaganda at the elected mayor Zarmandani celebration. I don't know if I can watch this. I don't want to get hit with a, hey, you stole my content thing. I don't want to get hit with that. And actually, hang on, let me see something. Let me go to my studio. Content. What does it say? Public copyright. I got. Wait, what did I get copyrighted for on this one? Wait, what? Oh my god, it was all this fucking music from Vinsvept. So I couldn't use this. I knew I couldn't use this. You guys need. Motherfucker, there's music packs you can get, right? But. Motherfucker. I hate this. You know what? I'm just going to. Here, I'll show you. This is why it's so hard to know what you can do and what you can't do. Look at this. Yes, I'm Minecrafting, right? Didn't get a whole lot of views or anything, but look at the copyright. Look at the details on the copyright. Holy shit. It doesn't affect your video at the moment. Just means I can't, it basically just means I can't. Who the hell is Vendesept? Who the fuck is this? Is this somebody on? This is so fucking ridiculous. This person? Okay. Well, I can't use that audio pack then. Fuck. I miss. Oh god, it's so stupid. I really miss. Next time I play Minecraft, I gotta remove some shit. Fucking hell, I hate this. I hate it so much. Alright, you know what? Let's just delete the video. Not much was going on in that video. Who is copywriting this one, too? Him? Vincept or whatever? Sweden from Minecraft? Sweden from Minecraft. So I can't even listen to Sweden from Minecraft. Why would there be a copyright claim? This is what it tells me. You know what this tells me? I can't have music when I'm playing Minecraft is what it tells me. Because I'm gonna get hit with copyright shit. This is so fucking stupid. I am so goddamn. It's always the same 16 views, it looks like. Anyhow, we're just gonna delete these. I don't know what else to do. God damn, I got hit with a copyright strike on these too. Fuck this. My god. Yeah, just delete it. It was nothing big. It was nothing monumental. I get copyright shit constantly. The only times I don't get copyright is when there's no audio of any kind, there's no music or anything. And do you know it used to be you could use little bits of video game music in the background and whatnot? You can't anymore. You can't even use little bits of video game music anymore. You could make your own cover with different instruments. If the melody is the same, you get a copyright strike over the fucking melody. I feel like you know what? I feel like I should start streaming on Kick. That's what I think I should do. Let me look at Kick. Let's go to Kick. I should have a. What is the space I have? Offline, yeah. Let's customize it. Oh, God. Wow. Okay. What? Yeah, I think Kick is going to be the future. I'm so sick of this. I want to stream somewhere that I'm not going to get constantly hit with bullshit. There it is. We are fixing that. Uh, let's see how well it works. That is very. That works better. Ten 1080p 16:9 JPEG or PNG format. It's only like 1.91 megabytes. Oh, it's not 1080p. Hang on. Yeah, I tried using what is it called? I don't like it. I hate it. I tried using it and I hate it. Oh, there we go. Look at my cool stone wall in the background. All right. It's too big. It was just too big. Actually, let's open up this one. There we go. Let's change that. There we go. Should work. It's only 1080. Huh. Really? I mean, yeah. Wait, what does it say? 1280 by 134? Wow, that won't work. Wait, what's it say? 1200 by 134. Well, followers already. What the hell? I haven't even started streaming here. Uh, ooh, that's a username. Is that the channel name? Oh, two-factor authentication. God damn, I can't even talk. Let's go to my channel. Hey, username? We'll just go with Mikey today. Maybe that is what they want is the channel. I don't know. Don't have those. Oh, okay. I guess that's how you have to do it. Right. Thinking about it's kind of nerve-wracking to do it, but is that gonna work? Really, I can't just put Mikey today. What is happening? It is Mikey today. Maybe it's because there's a lot of other Mikey todays. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's something else. I don't know. At Mikey today. Oh, maybe that'll work. All right. Yep, I'm offline. How do you? Oh, hey, it worked. Oh yeah, I got it fixed. Really? Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe it's Mr. Mikey P. I gotta go up and change it again. Right. There it is. It works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming on Kick. I'm so sick of yeah. I'm sick of YouTube fucking with me. So there's nobody here. I don't know why I'm streaming. I'm gonna try streaming over on Kick now to see how that goes. Who is following me? I don't even know who's following me. Uh well, if you're looking for me, here I am, Mike P Junior 80. It's not really the channel name. The channel is up there at the top. It's the banner. The banner is the channel name. I don't want to change anything else. All right, I'm out. Kind of sucks. Nobody wants politics this morning. That's fine.